Welcome to Face West video and the Mountain Marathon cooking kit head-to-head test. We've got a classic setup on this side of the MSR Pocket Rocket and MSR Titan kettle, which is my current Mountain Marathon cooking setup. And over here we've got a new product to test, the Jetboil Sol Titanium. Now, at first glance, the Sol Titanium is heavier at 260 grams. But when they quote that, they quote the pot support, the legs for the gas canister, all that kind of thing. So what I've done here is I've got it as exactly as I'd take it on a mountain marathon. So my current system is a Titan kettle from MSR, no lid. I've got a windbreak made from tin foil, the MSR Pocket Rocket itself without the case. I've got a tin foil lid, and I've got a sparking stick, which is a little bit heavier than a gas lighter, but you know, a lot more reliable. Okay, so I'll just put this on, and all of that comes to 209 grams. Okay, so for the Sol Titanium, I've got the cup and the burner unit. I've discarded the lid. You shouldn't use a wind shield with this unit because it says it's a danger of overheating. So you don't need a wind shield, but I do still need a lid. I've discarded the heavy but quite good sort of cup lid, and I put my tin foil lid back in. Just zero that, and that comes to 223 grams. So what's that? 14 grams more. Okay. The titanium cup still has this cozy on it, which includes the handle, you see. So I've kept it on there. I could actually get the weight 208 to within 1 gram, but I do have to discard the thing that's got the handle on it. So I'd have to, you know, pick that up with a wet sock or something like that. But for me, that's pretty close. Okay, so weight-wise, they're pretty similar. The advantages that I think the Sol Titanium is going to offer is that it has the fuel-efficient flux ring in the bottom, so it's much better absorbing the heat that comes from the stove into the water, whereas of course this is just a standard flat bottom pot. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to do a little test. I'm not really interested in the actual time it takes to boil the water. What we're going to do is we're going to weigh the gas canisters before, boil the water in both, an equal amount of water at the same temperature in both, and stop them when they're boiling the same amount and see how much gas each stove has used, and then we'll see if that makes any appreciable difference. So okay, this gas canister weighs 136, okay, and this one weighs 189. So I'll just get them both going. Okay. Got that. Obviously can't do it exactly, but I'll keep that on a low flame until I get this locked on. That's it. Right, let's go. Both up full. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see, but the Jetboil is now boiling and the MSR is not yet boiling. So I'll turn the Jetboil off. Oh my god, it's boiling over. Okay, Jetboil's off after just over 2 minutes. The MSR is still going. It's looking pretty hot in there, but it's certainly not boiled over. You can see the Jetboil has boiled over because I didn't turn it off quickly enough. It's all over the table, steaming away quite nicely. Okay, and I would now say Yeah, that is boiling the same amount as the yeah, a few seconds more. Yeah, that is now boiling the same amount as the Jetboil was, so I'll turn that off. Okay, I'll just get rid of the hot water and we'll have a little weigh off. Okay, so that's our boil test done. We'll now have a little look at the gas consumption. So, the MSR has used 10 grams of gas, and the Jetboil Sol Titanium has used 6 grams of gas. Okay, so it would appear that the gas consumption per second of the cookers is fairly equal. You know, because one cooker took 50% longer and used 50%, 40% longer, used 40% more gas. So it's not the burner unit that's different. The difference is that it's the ability of the cup to absorb the heat being put out by the burner unit, which reduces the boil time, which reduces the gas consumption. If you're doing a mountain marathon for 2 people, so you'll take one of these 100 gram gas canisters with you. Basically it means that you have to have a bit of fuel left over at the end, so you can just heat more water in a mountain marathon than if you take a Jetboil Sol Titanium. You're basically going to get an extra 2 or 3 cups of tea for the same amount of gas over using an MSR Pocket Rocket. If you're really weight conscious, you can calculate how much water you want to heat, and I always take a full cylinder, but maybe that's not necessary. I can weigh my cylinder, work out that I can heat 3 litres of water with all the gas that's in there and have a bit left at the end to satisfy the the normal safety requirement that you've got fuel left at the end, and I can take a half full cylinder, so that's another 50 grams I've saved. To make something in your kit 50 grams lighter often costs quite a lot of money, but just taking a half full gas cylinder, so you can have an extra cup of tea and make your kit lighter by using the Sol Titanium over the MSR Pocket Rocket and Titan kettle. So it's personally, for me, that's me sold. I'm gonna make the change and take a Sol Titanium with me from now on. Anyway, that's the Jetboil Sol Titanium head-to-head test.